Namaste. All right, this practice is about kindness. The word Maitri means loving kindness in Sanskrit. And when we offer it to others, it offers interest that compounds because it inspires those who receive it to pay it forward. Now we know how difficult life can be, and everyone appreciates a little kindness to help relieve the burden of their cares and worries. So as you practice, please maintain a sense of kindness to your body. And the body will cooperate gratefully, and the mind also remain serene and happy. Try to be non-judgmental, non-critical, and not even goal-oriented in your practice. And we'll sit now for a few breaths and center with a spirit of kindness and create a sacred space, a special time for this practice of kindness. Sitting tall and widening the shoulders, increase your capacity, your chest capacity to open and spread this kindness through the heart. Magnify your understanding, mercy, and compassion. And let that radiate out into the room around you, the people and animals near you. Let them feel this aura of kindness, goodness, and joy. Hridaya Mudra is the energetic seal of unconditional and all-flowing compassion. We make this by folding the tip of the first finger to the base of the thumb, and then touching the tip of the next two fingers to the tip of the thumb, leaving the pinky extended. This is the seal of unconditional love and all-flowing compassion, blessing energy for the whole of life. This mudra increases our capacity for empathy and the energy in the heart. Inhale to the heart center, feel it expand, brighten, and radiate out. Nice. We'll begin some movement, coming up to standing with our feet wide apart. Taking a nice wide stance. And then reaching the arms out and up, spreading the fingers, radiating your kindness, your joy, and your compassion. Inhale, expanding to the fingertips, and exhale, connecting deeper into your core. And release the arms, bend the knees, hold on to the knees, folding forward halfway. Inhale, arching the lower back, and exhale, rounding, tucking the tailbone under. Inhale, arching, and exhale, flexing. And keep sliding the hands down the shins to the ankles. Bend one knee at a time. Let the hips glide from side to side. And put the left hand on the mat under your head and sweep the right arm out to the side, twisting, looking up to that right hand. And lower the right hand and switch sides, lift the left arm. And lower the left hand down. Bend the knees, inhale, lift up to a straight back. And then clasp the hands behind. Draw the shoulder blades in and lift the heart up. Inhale, look up and start to arch back into a little back bend. Just keep the legs strong and press the heels down. And inhale up to a straight spine and begin to fold forward. Keep the clasp behind if you can, otherwise just hold on to the hips. And reach the knuckles up and over the head. Opening the chest while folding. And release the bind. Inhale, roll the back up, back to stand. Now we'll step up to the front of the mat and step the right foot back. Lower the right knee onto a blanket or to your mat. And lift the hands to that left front knee. Now squeeze muscles in the core of the pelvis to keep you steady. Now lift the arms. Nice job. Inhale, gazing up, a slight back bend. Now bring the hands down. The right hand under the right shoulder to twist and open that left side, left arm up. And then bring the left hand down and begin to straighten that left knee. Lift the left toes up and squeeze the kneecap. So if you find that you're sitting too far back on that right heel, just glide, wiggle the left heel forward a little more. Now inhale, lift up out of the waist, lengthen the neck, and on your exhale, fold over the left hip, squeezing the kneecap. Taking complete breaths in and complete breaths out. Just warming up those hamstrings, so be kind to your body. Relax any tension on the inhalation. Find the best alignment. Deepen the fold on your exhalation if you're comfortable doing that. And now just bend the left knee. And we'll step the left foot back, switch sides with the right foot forward. Lift hands up to the right knee and take a resting breath as you orient to this pose. Find core strength to provide the stability and steadiness. When you feel steady, lift the arms and start to gaze up. The more muscular energy you put into the legs, hips, and pelvis, the more confident you'll feel in reaching up higher with the fingers, and tilting the head back deeper into the back bend. Now bring the hands down to the front of the mat. A little twist to the right so the right arm can lift up. And breathe with the expansion of the inhalation, filling the body. And the exhale, emptying out the breath completely, navel to spine. Bring the right hand down and begin to straighten the front knee. Move the heel forward a few inches if that helps, and then lift up the toes. Inhale, lift up the back so you can lengthen the neck and spine. And exhaling, fold to your capacity to maintain a smile and be kind to yourself. The bigger your breath, the bigger your smile gets. Okay, and release that lunge. And just step that right foot back for a downward dog. Curl the toes under, claw with the fingertips, and lift up the knees. Adjust the feet and hands until you feel very secure. Soften the knees on the inhale. Press down through the heels on the exhale. Checking in with the body as you inhale, making any minor adjustments. Stretching deeper on the exhale. Good, and then lower the knees. Good down dogs. And lift the hands. We're going to just sit in hero pose, hands on the thighs, and shoulders relaxed. Inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, squeezing the shins into the midline, muscles to the bone. Stay on the upright or go back, recline a bit more with the hands behind the heels to stretch even deeper in those quads. You can lift up the hips. Maybe you're going down to the elbows or the back of the head. If you get to the Supta Virasana, and try and stretch the knees forward and down. Keep the ankles strong, the toenails clicking down into the mat. And as you're ready to release, lift up. And lift up the hips for camel pose, Ostrasana. So begin by toning the inner thighs, hugging the legs to the midline, navel to the spine, squeezing the buttocks, and you've got the foundation to lift up the heart. So tilt the head back, and if it's possible, you reach down to the heels. Chest open, the heart radiating kindness, the breath filling you with joy. And lift up and release, arms up to the sky. And rest hands down. Curl the toes under and press back to downward dog. Relaxing the knees and shoulders as you inhale, and then extending the arms and legs as you exhale to stretch the spine. Now, three-legged dog, lift up the right leg. And bend the right knee, slide it forward into pigeon. Right knee behind the right wrist, and the right shin at a diagonal in front of you. Walk the left knee back to lower the hips. And come forward at your own pace, breathing kindness into the body, acceptance and understanding, maintaining a positive, joyful attitude that we can do this together. Shine our kindness, light up the world. Courteous and kind to one another. And when you're finished, press back to downward dog. Stretch out the legs. Now, three-legged dog, lifting the left leg. And bring the left leg up. And bend the left knee and slide the left knee forward to pigeon. Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. As you lower the hips, you're going to also engage the pelvic floor muscles, the inner thighs. And keep the legs actively squeezing, working. Kindly coming forward, if that's right for you. Breathe as though your whole body breathes. Even the dark areas, the back side of the body, we don't pay much attention to unless they're hurting. Sometimes that's the only way our body can get our attention, is to feel pain. And now just bathe your body in kindness. And then we'll come out of pigeon and step the left foot back again. Come to high plank with inhale and exhale. Lower knees, hips, and chest. Straight down, prone onto the mat. Reach the arms forward in prayer. In full pranam, prostration of gratitude and honoring this virtue of kindness. All those who express it. And a desire to be kind to yourself and to others. Now, we'll start to bring the elbows back and just bring the hands under the shoulders. Or we can do cobra pose, curling the shoulders up and opening the heart here also. If you feel the urge for some movement with your cobra, maybe you have a rocking motion in the hips and heels. Some slithering you need to do. And then lower the chest down. Bend both knees and reach back to the ankles for bow pose. If you don't find that you can hold the ankles, just keep the knees bent and do cobra again with the knees bent. Otherwise, hold on to the ankles with your bow pose, Dhanurasana. Another chest opener. To really let our hearts expand, let our kindness be more evident. And slowly release that to rest and crocodile pose. The forearms in front, resting the forehead there, and opening the feet to the edges of the mat. So you can simply feel your heart beating, lungs breathing. And just let your body feel this kindness by allowing it to rest. When you're ready to push back to child's pose for a counter stretch. If the forehead doesn't reach the mat, you can put a fist underneath the forehead and give it something to press into. Or find what height works. So that the head doesn't just dangle and hang. Feels supported. And slowly come up. Lift the head and we'll come all the way to our feet. Stand up once more. And walk to the front of the mat. And just take another moment to hold Hridaya Mudra and reconnect with the heart. Hridaya is that which we hold precious, dear to our heart. And from our standing position, we'll step the right foot back to Warrior Two. Open the right toes 90 degrees. And then lengthen your stance, bending the front knee, the left knee over the left ankle. And when your feet are situated, spread the arms at shoulder height. Gaze over the left fingers. Inhale, opening the chest. And exhale, firming the inner thighs so you can pull yourself deeper into the pose. It's not a question of gravity winning. This is your own choice to go deeper. Great. Now bring the hands down to the floor inside that front foot and start to walk the fingertips out diagonally. Good. Then bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot or the left elbow on top of the left knee. Reach the right arm up and forward over the ear. So if you feel like you're facing the floor too much, then bring that left elbow up on top of the knee so you can open the chest more and draw the left shoulder back. Press that back foot down. It lifts that back hip up. And reaching to the fingertips. Extended side angle. Parshvakonasana. Good. And now let's come to half moon. Bring the right hand to the hip. Tap the back foot in. Balance on the left leg. As you reach down and find support, lift the back leg up. And the right leg is horizontal to the floor. And lastly, extend the top arm. Good. And then lower the back foot right where it was for your warrior two. And then try and straighten the front knee into triangle. Okay, so the top arm is now vertical. And the bottom hand can either be to the mat or onto the shin, lifting the chest so it can open a little wider. Good. And release, hands to the mat, and step the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale to a flat back, and exhale, fold over straight legs. And then inhale, rise, lift the arms, palms touching. Exhale, lower the arms, and rest. Filling your body with kindness, understanding. Now step the left foot back. We'll do that same sequence. And bend the right knee. And spread the arms. And you spread the arms wide, drawing the shoulder blades in together. Use muscular energy of the thighs to pull your hips down deeper. Great. I see you doing it. All right, bring the hands to the floor inside that front foot. Walk the fingertips away. Lower the hips if needed. Slide the back foot towards the back edge of the mat. Bring the hips down lower. And walk the hands over to the inside of the right foot. And draw the left hand up and out over the left ear. Our extended side angle. You can always modify if you want. Bring that right elbow up on top of the knee. Wherever you can breathe best. Open the heart and smile. Now come into half moon. Hold the left hip. Tap the back foot in. And reach down with the right hand to support. The back leg horizontal to the floor. Toes turn out to the side. And gradually expand the chest. Spread the fingers. Stay focused. Just keep breathing. And then carefully step the back foot back again to your warrior and then to triangle. Trikonasana. And release and step the back foot forward. Hands to knees. Then exhale and deep forward fold. Sit down. Extend the legs forward. Into staff pose. Dandasana. Moving sitting bones back and apart. Squeezing the kneecaps, flexing the ankles, pressing the heels down so the lower back can draw in and lift the heart up. Good. Staff pose. And then to wide leg, spreading the feet. And then sliding to the front of the sitting bones to draw the lower back in and lift the heart, widen the shoulders, relax the neck. Now firm the quads, squeezing, lifting the kneecaps, and start to come a little bit forward over the hips, breathing your way into the stretch. So there's no force or strain, only kindness, mercy. More breath for more kindness. Another complete breath. Finishing that stretch. And then lifting the head and shoulders up. Bringing the right foot. Actually, let's bring that left leg forward first, and then the right knee bent to the side. So this is Janu Shirshasana, head to knee pose. I'm going to squeeze into the midline, firm those inner thighs, draw the lower back in so you can sit up tall and roll the shoulders back and be able to really offer this full-hearted pose as you gradually reach forward with the crown of your head. Sometimes there's a tendency for the chin to poke forward, but just relax the chin down a little and lengthen through the throat and the back of the neck, so that over a series of breaths you can deepen the stretch in the lower back without compromising or shrugging the shoulders up to the ears. You don't have to overreach with the arms. You can just hold on around the calf or the ankle. Whatever is comfortable. Now we'll lift up all the way to switch sides. Extend the right leg, bend the left knee now. Okay. Move the buttocks back a little so we have the sitting bones rooted into the floor, and press down through the sitting bones and lift up through the chest. Big inhale, lengthen, align, and then start to come forward as you exhale. And remember, you have lots of time to be patient, to be kind and generous. Take generous breaths. And don't be in a rush to grab onto the foot, even though there is that temptation. Just keep the shoulders relaxed, neck long and straight. Be strong in your hips and legs, but also kind in how you're approaching the stretch. Firm, but kind. And release up to a straight back. And bring both legs together. And lift up the knees for Purvottanasana with the hands a little behind the hips. Press the feet and hands down and lift up through the hips. Inhale, expand upward with the pelvis. And exhale, squeeze in the buttocks and the thighs. 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Good. Lower the buttocks down. Perfect. Good. All right. So we'll sit up straight. Extend the left leg. And lift up the right leg. Hold the back of the thigh or around the shin or ankle. Bringing that right leg up towards the head. Now bend the right knee and press it back behind, like you're drawing back the string of a bow. So get the feeling of the archer pose here. And then cross the right shin in front of the chest. Hold underneath like a forklift to bring that shin closer to the chest, but not let the ankle bend to the side. So don't sickle the ankle, keep it straight, strong. And if it's right for you, bring that right heel into the crease of the left hip. Come to half lotus, lean to the side and bring the left heel under the right knee. And with the sitting bones back and apart. So again, you can draw the lower back in, lift the shoulders up. And if it's not right for you to be in half lotus, you can just put the foot on the floor and have Sukhasana, right? Or some a little wider knees. If there's still a desire to stretch more in the hips, start to fold forward. Bring the head forward. But don't rush. Fill the pose with beautiful, kind breath. And then we'll rise, lift the head, and switch the legs. Extend the right leg. Lift the left foot up and hold the back of the thigh, the calf, or even the sides of the foot. And bring that left shin closer to the head. Relax the knee as you need to straighten the spine. And then on the exhale, lengthen the leg, stretch the hamstring. And next, bend the left knee like archer, pulling that knee back. And just lubricating the hip socket a little bit with movement. And then switching to bring the left shin in front of the chest and bring it up closer. The option there to hook the crook of the elbow around the arch of the foot, and that helps draw the shin even tighter. Now, put that left heel up in the right hip crease, or if that's not where you wish, put it down on the floor to cross the ankles, or half lotus, and bringing the right heel under. If you're comfortable with full lotus, by all means, take that option. It's not in my knees to do the full lotus anymore, so I'm being kind to my knees by not forcing them into that. So, drawing the lower back in, you may need to press the fingertips behind. Lift up the heart. And with a full and open heart, you can start to fold forward, magnifying the kindness to yourself so that you can also be kind to others. When you're finished, lift the head and extend the legs and prepare to recline onto your back. With the knees lifted, walk the heels up close to the sitting bones for bridge pose. Pull the heels towards the sitting bones to arch the lower back, and then press the elbows and feet down. Lift up the sides of the hips. And use the hands if you want to really boost the hips up high. Keep them there as you clasp the hands under the back, tuck the shoulder blades in, and lift up the heart. Now if you need to, walk the heels closer, and so that you can really lift to your full capacity. Expand the chest, and radiate your kindness, your generosity, your goodwill. May all beings be happy. And release the hands to come down and rest the buttocks again. All right. Press the feet down once more, but only lift an inch so that you can slide the backs of your hands under the buttocks and lower the buttocks down, resting on the hands. Next, invert the legs to lift the legs to the sky. Keep the hips down on the hands for the safest, easiest inversion. Or if your body craves a deeper inversion, just lift the hips and send the legs over the head into plow. And whichever you're in, you can release by bending the knees towards the chest and rolling the spine down, holding the ankles or the feet for happy baby. And feel free to add any sort of movement that your body craves to help it release, let go of tension, or just to have fun, like a baby rolling around on the floor. And start to relax the feet back down to the mat with the knees bent so you can open the knees apart and press the soles of the feet together. Press down through the outer edges of the feet enough to float the hips up into a neutral position where you can lower them more comfortably and rest more easefully. Taking complete breaths, filling the lungs totally on the inhalation, and emptying every drop of air on the exhalation. Please press the knees up together and then widen the feet to the width of the mat. You're going to windshield wiper the knees to the side. Open the arms like a cactus. And rest for a breath with the knees twisted to that side. Stretching through the outer hip. And then switching sides, lift the knees to the opposite side, twisting. And lift the knees once more and extend the legs on the mat, spreading the feet to the width of the mat, the arms up over the head, wide apart, and spreading all the fingers, stretching the toes, the palms, the feet, and whatever other movement, rolling the wrists and ankles, if it feels right to you. Let your body express any desire it has to stretch in this comfortable, easeful way. And start to bring the arms down to rest along your side, Shavasana. Adjust the head, neck, and trunk so they're in a straight line, and the arms and legs equidistant and symmetrical. Press the back of the head into the floor so you can tuck the shoulder blades under the back and rest flat on the shoulder blades. And just find some comfortable space for yourself that you can relax more and rest. Continuing to breathe in and out without pause, without force, without strain. The Buddhists have a mantra, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. It means, may all beings everywhere be happy and free. Aesop said that no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Tenzin Gyatso, the Dalai Lama, says that my true religion is kindness. Muhammad said that kindness is a mark of faith, and whoever has not kindness has not faith. In the Talmud, it says deeds of kindness are equal in weight to all the commandments. And a Quaker saying that I expect to pass through this world but once. Any good, therefore, that I can do, or any kindness I can show to any fellow creature, let me do it now, and let me not defer or neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may my thoughts, words, and deeds contribute to that happiness for all. Now we'll start to deepen the breath and gradually reawaken through your body to start to move and stretch. And gradually roll to your side where you can rest in a fetal position full of kindness, understanding, mercy and goodness, compassion and joy. And then make your way up to an easy seated pose so we can finish this class together. And I honor the kindness in each of you. Namaste.